Alrighty, what's up, America and the world at large? It's your boy, Fegely, with a brand new fucking playmat. That's obviously what you're interested in, right? New playmat? Oh, Fegely, you don't give a fuck. It's all about that Kaladesh. So, what are we gonna do with it? We're gonna motherfucking open it. Because that's really all I know how to do. No knife this time, because I can't find it. Get the plastic out of here. That is Fegely Ray. She's a planeswalker from, guess where? Kaladesh. And that is where Chandra Nalar is from. Now, we don't have the whole story of Kaladesh, but let me remind you that it's a plane of inventors where mages are frowned upon. And it's run by the consulate, which they're basically like a whole bag of dicks. They're assholes. And they try to stop people. They killed Chandra's parents right there in front of her with the dubious challenge. That's not how they killed him. They killed him right in front of Chandra, and then Chandra went out in a blaze of glory, planeswalk away. She ain't been back in 12 years. Well, and she burned up that one dude. But then she went back because of things and stuff, and that's important. And now she's just out for a vengeance. Aether Squall Ancient. And it makes, those are the little energy things. It's like a different kind of mana. But Chandra's back on Kaladesh now, and guess what? She's pissed off. Now you might be saying to yourself, Fegely, it's Chandra. She's always pissed off, you know? She's always her hair's always on fucking fire. Larger than life. Oh yeah. That's like the Backstreet Boys. But I don't think I'm allowed to sing that on the YouTube, or else I have to pay the Backstreet Boys. So I won't, and that's the only reason why. There he is. That is Insidious Will. That is Baral. His face is all Chief of Compliance. And he says right there, we meet again, Pyromancer, because last time Chandra burnt his whole fucking face off. But they meet again, and guess what? Chandra went back to Kaladesh with Liliana and shit. And oh fuck, guess what's going down? I'll tell you what's going down. Fucking Pia, her mother, she ain't dead. So Chandra's all like, fuck no, mom. And then that Burl dude and Tezzeret, they capture her again. And Chandra's like, no. And then she's like, Planeswalker. Dovin Ban. He is kind of a dickhead, if you've read the story. He was the one who was trying to get them to help the Gatewatch capture fucking Pia Nalar. So he's a blue guy, and that's pretty much the coolest thing about him. Besides the fact that he's a planeswalker, fucking bam, that's a fucking hit. Ain't a beast token, so we're straight. God damn it, why am I doing nice little fucking piles there? Fuck you. Anyways, I was talking about a story. Oh yeah, so fucking Pia's alive, but then she gets taken to the jail, and then Chandra and Nissa, because she's there too, they're going to save her, but they just got trapped in a freaking cellar of poison gas. That's about as cognitive as I can make that story for you. It's not complete yet. How are they going to get out of it? I don't know. There's probably spoilers in the cards. There are. A Johnny the fucking lion comes to save him. I don't know how that's going to go down, because he's supposed to be on the Theros fighting against gods. Other cool thing about this set, see that? See that cool fucking frame right there? There's fucking vehicles. You hop in that bitch, vroom vroom, motherfucker. Now all your little creatures can drive into other creatures. See? Rare vehicle. Freaking cruiser. But yeah, that's pretty much what Kaladesh is. And to refresh you on what Kaladesh is, it's ancient India, steampunk, Indy 500. That's all you have to remember. And if you like any of those things, you'll fucking love Kaladesh. And if you don't like any of those things, well, imagine them all together, like, all like glued to fucking piece of shit that. Picture them all together, and I bet you will find that they're much more fun together. Pia Nalar story. There she is. She's alive. Spoiler alert. See, I'm glad I read that story, because then I would have been looking like a goddamn fool, wouldn't I? I'd have been like, hey guys, check it. Pia and Kieran, they're motherfucking dead. And see, there's a Johnny, the lion. They're motherfucking dead, and then I like pull her in a card, and it's like, oh shit, well, we done did it. So, it seems that most of you, Architect of the Untamed, it seems that most of you have really enjoyed that last video where the card like overlay, because it makes me look really smart and cool, and you can actually read, and I can just be like, bam, a Johnny Goldmane, and it pops up like right there, somewhere. I don't know how to work this. And see, I don't know how to do that, but my boy Zop, he's like a fucking wizard, so I can be like Ugin the Spirit Dragon, or fucking Unlicensed Disintegration, fucking Thorn Elemental. See? It's pretty cool, ain't it? Give him a little bit of extra work. Dynavolt Tower. And a mountain. So, what I'm going to do is kind of pretend that I got like the Tourette's for Magic cards. Like, you know, be like, Miss Meta Witch. What the fuck is there a Miss Meta Witch up there for? Verduris Gearhulk. That's pretty cool. It's a mythic, and it's kind of like the Primeval Titan, or Prime Time as they call him. See? That does one thing, and Primeval Titan does another. And there's Forest, so you can cast the Verduris Gearhulk. Whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Jace the Mind Sculptor. I have one of those. Pulled it in another video. If you'd like to watch, go back and see it. This is a set where artifacts matter. Deadlock Trap, that's that story card. Look, Nissa, Chandra, they're trapped. How are they going to get out? Probably a lion. This set really focuses on the artifacts, which is really cool, because who don't like artifacts? See, Self-Assembler, Fireforger's Puzzle Knot. So many artifacts. So many artifacts. If you don't like artifacts, you're kind of fucked. There's a vehicle. The vehicles are cool because, like, they're just artifacts, but if you put a creature in the vehicle, it becomes an artifact creature, and you can attack with it. And I don't know if any of y'all go to those fucking pre-releases, but I went to the pre-release. I drew me Larger Than Life. Oh, yeah. The fucking Backstreet Boys are so good. What the fuck ever happened to them? But I drew me a bunch of them fucking vehicles. Eliminate the competition. Yeah. I drew me a bunch of them vehicles, and I made a deck where I had the vehicles. And you know what's really cool? You can put a critter in a vehicle, and then you can use that vehicle, since it's not a critter, to equip another vehicle. And I think I had like this little hawk inside a drag racer, inside a train, piloting an airship. And then I killed a motherfucker with it. So, you're welcome. Animation Modulo and a Thopter token. There's another cool thing about this set, speaking of artifacts. As you probably know, do you remember the Zendikar Expeditions? Well, in this set, they're bringing them back as Kaladesh Inventions. And they're like the most rare cards ever. They're worth a lot of money. They're all shiny. They're like the best artifacts ever printed. And they're like going to be the artifacts that are at this Inventors Fair, which is why everyone... Concealed Courtyard? That's why everyone's even on Kaladesh, because there's this fair of inventions. So, I don't know. I really hope I pull one of those, because I think it's actually got like copper filigree like inlaid into it. Hey, the Smuggler's Copter. The fucking That's the Thopter Copter, the fucking looter scooter right there. That's a pretty cool fucking vehicle. You know what I'm saying? You got it. All right. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to pull me a fucking masterpiece, but I think the chances are like 1 in every 150 boxes. So I've got 1 box that I'm trying to get through at an expedient nature. Another Gear Hulk. That's cool. Torrential Gear Hulk. Yeah. He's gonna fucking rain down on your parade like a fucking Snapcaster mage, bringing that spell back. Cathartic Reunion. Look at that. Chandra, Pia, back together. Fucking warms the soul. That was just a fun sound, because, you know why? Wildest Dreams. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that's them Thopter tokens. It's pretty sweet. Lots of artifact tokens. I don't think I've seen a token that's not an artifact. Oh, Die Young. Sing it, MIA. You know what's up. Aether Storm Rock and a Servo. See, I don't know what a servo is and what's so different than a fucking Thopter. There's a Johnny. Why it's so different than a Thopter? Because if it is, like, why do we need? They're just 1/1 artifacts, right? You know. But the servos look really cool. Oh man, so what y'all people think about Kaladesh? Is it fun? Did you pull any masterpieces? Metalwork Colossus. That's a 10/10. That's fucking huge. Yeah, did y'all... Holy shit. Man, I like opening packs, America, but I kind of get fucking bored of this after a while. But yeah, like this video, put in the comments, tell me what your favorite card I pulled. Tell me what your favorite card you pulled. Gonti, Lord of Luxury. That's not my favorite card I pulled. But yeah, you like this video, tell your friends about it. Be like, hey, y'all, come over here, look at this video. There's some jackass who don't know what he's doing talking about magic cards. You like magic cards? I like magic cards. This pack is just fucking full of vehicles. And a skyship stalker. He must be stalking all them skyships I be pulling. I'm still not sure how I feel about this set in comparison to the one we just left, the Innistrads. Cause I really like me some Innistrad. I like me some Zambies. I like me some Liliana. I don't really play with the artifacts too much, but I might just change that around. Captured by the Consulate. There's Pia getting all captured, even though she just met her daughter for the first time in 12 years. We're going to try to make this channel a bit more legit, get in some music, get in some cool shit. Hey, another fucking Gear Hulk, and this one's a foil. Sweet, I'm going to have all the Gear Hulks. We got to get fucking, white. Fuck it. We got to get white and that other color that we didn't get. Red. I know what I'm talking about, because I am Fegely. Another Cathartic Reunion. We got Pia. Will we get Chandra? We gotta reunite them. We got a Nissa emblem and a Gear per Orrery. God damn it. Well, I know some of you wanted this to be a little bit more organized, and I tried, but I fucking failed. Let's cathartically reunite mother and daughter once again, though. That's what I'm feeling. Nope, we got a fucking gremlin. Territorial Gorger. That's cool. So we got one Planeswalker. We got a million Gear Hulks. I think we did pretty good, all things considered. There's Tezzeret. There's Tezzeret Agent of Bolas. Tezzeret the Seeker. Madcap Experiment. I actually have that card. That was the rare. That one's pretty cool because you can get like, oh look, over here naturally, there's 2 cathartic reunions just sitting right next to each other. What's that mean? Means we're gonna pull a Chandra. Come on, everybody. Cross your fingers, make a wish, clench your butthole. We got a Chandra right, motherfucker. We got a foil Thriving Rats. All rats. We didn't get a Chandra. Alright, we've taken long enough. A few packs left. We're gonna get through here. Gonna fucking kill it. Our rare is Aetherworks Marvel. And a Swamp. Another fucking mythic. I don't think we're gonna pull a Chandra because we done pulled we pulled like fucking 17 mythics, which is kind of like that Eldritch Moon path. So this like Fegely pulls mythics, just not the good ones. I guess that's not a catchy title. Marionette Master. And a Servo. Last pack. Thank you, America. I just want to say, for the 3 or 4 of you who watch these videos, thank you for watching and supporting. We got a Gremlin, we got a Hawk, fucking Tezzeret's Ambition, Nico Bolas Planeswalker, Furious Reprisal, Speedway Fanatic. Thank you. Our last rare is a Bomat Courier. So, stick with me. We're going to do some cool shit. That's it. Peace, ho. Is that all the packs? I think I got all of them. Did? I think that's all of them, bro. Yeah, that's all of them. You get that little dinosaur?